Hey everybody, it's Dr. Wendy, and today I'm standing in front of a tree that healed me. Last year I had a lung infection, fluid in my lungs from a cold. I'd been told when I was in 2005 with cancer by my radiologist who had radiated my chest that if I ever had fluid in my lungs from a cold that I should go to the hospital immediately because I could die. So, last summer I had fluid in my lungs. I did not want to go to a hospital. I did not want to die. So what did I do? I went on a bike ride until I found this tree, looking exactly as it looks today with blossoms everywhere. And then I decided to climb it and to sit in it. And the reason I did that to heal is because I'd heard that it takes a lot of energy for a tree to have blossoms. And here this tree was blossom filled, so it must be taking tons or lots of energy from the earth to get all these blossoms. So I sat on it climbed it, sat in it for 2 hours in the rain, singing. And by the end of 2 hours, I was singing at the top of my lungs, my favorite songs, and I felt I was healed, and there was no more fluid to be felt, seen, heard in my lungs. So this tree absolutely did heal me. I went to a pub afterwards telling everybody about my amazing experience, and someone explained it in their way, which was that the Schumann resonance the tree emanates is the same frequency as our natural state. So I was harmonizing to my natural state by sitting in the tree, and that healed me. Maybe. Another thing to think about is, well, maybe you should be sitting in a tree to heal your cold. Should you be sitting in a tree? I don't know. You have to be careful if you're in the city because of grounding issues I've heard about from my friend who's an engineer. So I would caution you not to do it yourself unless you're in the countryside, in a place that's far, far away from electric housing and electric devices, so you can be safe. Basically, you just want to be in pristine nature. And here's another thing to consider. I have a friend who studied with Taoists in China, and he says that people like you or me who do these practices of yoga and meditation, we have wider energy channels, so our body's able to handle greater flows of energy in our meridian system, according to the Chinese philosophy, which I don't know really anything about. But maybe if my energy channels are wider from years of meditative and yogic practice, I was able to extract energy from the tree at a greater rate than maybe other people, or not. Maybe you can too. He said that those of us who do these practices have wider energy channels, and therefore we're able to extract greater amounts of energy from the elements: sun, earth, air, and water, and ether. So anyhow, I leave it as a question. I don't know the answer. All I know is this tree that you see right behind me definitely healed me of a life-threatening condition, or supposedly life-threatening condition, according to the mainstream medical establishment that I had, and it healed me in 2 hours. So if it can heal me, I say it can heal you. We are one, and may this message inspire you to go climb a tree out in pristine nature, away from all buildings and electricity. Okay, take care. Lots of love, Wendy. Be safe.